I want to issue a quick correction here as we start. It was mentioned earlier that Congress has not acted in decades in regards to securing the border. This House of Representatives in this session of Congress did act. We passed H.R. 2 to secure the border. How many Afghans, Mr. Secretary, have been admitted to the United States through parole since the fall of Kabul? 2 years ago.
Congressman, I would be pleased to provide you with that data. I don't have it.
There were 70,192 Afghans that were brought into the United States. They were brought here on parole for 2 years. Will you be reviewing each individual status on a case-by-case basis as this expiration happens?
Congressman, you're referring to what we termed Operation Allies Welcome, a program that we are very proud of, that we instituted to provide refuge for individuals, many of whom—
Will you be reviewing those they came in on parole, will you be reviewing them on a case-by-case basis?
We reviewed them on a case-by-case basis, and when those parole periods are subject to renewal, we will do so.
The commander down at Fort McCoy in my state, when I interviewed him 2 years ago, he said they were not interviewed on a case-by-case basis. In fact, in the terror hotbed of the world, Afghanistan, which should have a special immigrant visa process, previous administration used that to make sure to fully vet. Not one of those people that came in from Afghanistan were sent through the special immigrant visa process. They were simply given parole. Do you know how much damage was done to Fort McCoy during that period when those 12,000 plus Afghans came in?
Congressman, the individuals who were benefited from Operation Allies Welcome were indeed screened and vetted by government personnel.
They were brought in categorical parole, Mr. Chairman. There was $145.6 million of damage that was done to Fort McCoy. Did you realize that?
Congressman, we're very
The place was
proud.
virtually destroyed. I want to move on. I have a poster behind me. We are seeing all sorts of very serious criminal threats that come from across the border. That was 2 weeks ago from FBI Director Wray. In other words, saying the border is out of control. You say it's under control. Who's lying, you or FBI Director Wray?
Congressman, we are very proud of our efforts to secure the border. We are relentless in our efforts to strengthen
FBI Director Wray said it's becoming more and more of a priority for us, under oath, just 2 weeks ago. Who's lying to us? Director Wray or you?
Congressman, we work very closely with the FBI to ensure the safety and security of the American people. That is our highest priority.
To illegal border crossings. Do you agree the increased fentanyl is not tied to illegal border crossings? Do you agree with that statement?
No, it's not effectively managed right now. And until it is, the cartels are they're the winners of this.
Cartels are the winners. Sheriff Mark Daniels, under questioning here a few months ago before this committee, Cochise County down on the border of Arizona, he said the open border has led to a significant increase in the amount of fentanyl coming into this country. Do you agree with his assessment?
Congressman, we have taken it to the cartels.
Do you agree with his assessment? He said the amount of fentanyl has went up significantly as a result of the open borders policy implemented by this administration January 20th of 2021. Is he lying to us? Did Sheriff Daniels lie to us?
Congressman, I respectfully disagree with Sheriff Daniels, whom I know well.
So Sheriff Daniels is lying to us?
That is not what I said, Congressman, and let me—
Someone's not telling the truth here, Mr. Secretary. Someone's not telling the truth. It's either Daniels or it's you.
Congressman, we have interdicted more fentanyl at the ports of entry than in the prior administration.
Mr. Chairman, I'll go to close here. The most urgent lethal threat in America was in this man's testimony. There's one person in America who can reduce the number of fentanyl deaths in America. And by the way, the term fentanyl overdoses is used. That's not the case anymore, is it? It's fentanyl poisonings. We've had them here, the Rackwall family from my state of Wisconsin. When you hear of fentanyl poisonings here in America, There's one person that can do something about it, and he sits right before us today. You, sir, are responsible for reducing fentanyl deaths in America. Will you ever do anything about it? I yield back.